What's going on? Welcome, 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 welcome. ZYP Gaming. While you here, welcome, welcome. This y'all first time here on this channel? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Because I got these headphones and I'm not sure if y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Shout outs to the 15 people that just pulled up. Please don't forget to hit that like button on the comment. Appreciate y'all. Welcome. Why are you here? Thank you for pulling up. What is it you do? You're a content creator? Let me tap in. Let me go to your page right quick. Oh, while you here, you look like you a gamer. You a gamer. How long you been on here? How long you been gaming here on YouTube? ZYP Gaming. Let me check you out. Let me see what it is you do. Think you do the same thing. This your first time here? ZYP Gaming. This your first time here? Gabe, Ulos. It's a lot of unfamiliar people in here. What's going on? Can you say, yeah, I don't even know what that word mean, bro. What does that even mean? What does that word mean? Coach Mean Ring. What's going on, coach? What's going on, my good sis? How's everything? Yeah, coach, I'm multitasking right now. I'm at work. I'm looking at some of these emails at work right now, but I'm on live at the same time. I'm like, let me try to get some of these watch hours, see what's good with the people in here. New people in. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, coach. Around this time I always get a lot of new people, but it be like I think they low key be young though. It's like they kids, which I don't get because I be telling YouTube like the content is not made for kids, but they still always find their way here. But it is what it is. We welcome everybody, right? What you up to though, coach? What's going on with you? Oh yeah, and they challenged me again. Two different people challenged me for two different verses. Oh man. One of them I'm like, they bugging again. But the other one is like, I feel like it's gonna be a fair fight. Um B3 challenged me. He said, what B3 said? B3 said he said Ice Cube got more hits than Snoop Dogg. So I was like, he's bugging. And I do not be wanting to get into these battles, but they always be like, they always call me out. So now I feel like I'm gonna have to, put the beats on B3 because he was talking smack these past two nights. And then Ryan was like, Ryan said Chris Brown and Usher. That one I was like, both of them. You feel me? Like both of them is my favorites, but that one I feel like when we do that, that's gonna be more of like fun because I don't even know who will win out of those two. So yeah, we're gonna do a Chris Brown versus Usher one, and then the Ice Cube versus Snoop Dogg one, which is crazy. But shot Chris Brown versus Usher is good. Now, that's a fact. That's a big fact. I'm not gonna lie. Ryan said he was gonna go with what's his name? Chris Brown. I'm a rock out with Usher. Me neither. Like I know a good handful. Like I know a good handful of Ice Cube songs. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad you said facts. Me too. But they talking about it was a few people in the chat. They was like, yeah, he got songs by himself, but then also with NWA. I said, okay, y'all can do all that y'all want. It's still, I don't think he gonna be messing with Snoop. So we gonna set that up. We gonna set that up. And shout outs to you for holding it down in the chat yesterday too. These females be tripping, bro. Antonice came through. She was talking. I was like, okay, Antonice. Nah, that's a big fact. I'm over here. I'm trying to see. I'm like, yo, like I know I usually don't show my face on live during this time, but I'm like, this is like where everybody at? Like, is people sleeping? Like, what's good? Cosmic, what's going on, Cosmic? Shout outs to you. I was over there at your channel. I was on your channel earlier. It was nice talking to you. Nice meeting you and all that. Usher got bangers, so I know you will rep him right. I will, but Chris Brown, Chris Brown got them bangers too. Like this ain't going. I'm not going into that round cocky like I do the other ones. I'm not doing it like that. I am not doing because Chris Brown is not somebody to sleep on. I don't think that one ain't gonna be a tally me up type of round type of fight. They sleep. Yeah, I figured that. And it's crazy because I'm like, this usually be the time I'm up. Like when I'm up, everybody else be sleeping. For sure. Thank you for stopping through, Stash. Appreciate it. Of course, of course, of course. Chris Brown got wild hits. Yeah, he got wild hits. Wild hits is like, and I ain't gonna lie, the thing that's getting me because maybe like I don't know where he's gonna like this is another thing because when I was battling, everybody was like, stop sending Stash the playlist, stop sending Stash the playlist. I'm like, bro, first, if they had their own system to play the playlist, you feel me? Like they wouldn't have to, but because I have the system, it sounds good for production wise, but it's not like I'm sitting on a playlist for mad long for me to like counteract it. Like when we go, he like BD was sending me the playlist like 2 minutes before we went live. So once I hit the live button, he sent me the playlist, and then I was just playing them accordingly in the order that he wanted me to play them in. So I had my order already. He had his order already. And people was like, yeah, because you seen his playlist. That's why you was winning. I'm like, bro, y'all not making no sense. Mr. Tenfold, what's good, bro? What's the word? But you gotta play it. But you gotta play it like a battle. Oh yeah, I'm playing it like a battle. I am playing it like my what you call it? My streak is on the line. I'm 2-0. I'm going for three. I'm going for three. What's the word, Mr. Tenfold? What you up to, my guy? What era though? I'm tapping into I'm I. See, that's the thing. I'm going classics. If I'm gonna go, if we going against Chris Brown, I'm not gonna even try to play the new Usher records with Chris Brown. If I'm gonna use Usher, I'm going classic crazy. All era Chris Brown's got it locked. Yeah, that's a fact. But it ain't nothing like Usher. All Usher classics got it locked as well. You feel me? But it got to be the classic ones. I got to see how Ryan is gonna how he gonna play his cards because that really determines it for me. Like, and I don't know his playlist. I don't know what he's gonna do. This is not one of them situations like the previous battles. You feel me? So, mm, man, out here in these streets, as you should, bro. As you should. I'm surprised you ain't go live tonight. Surprised you ain't go live tonight. This is usually your time, tenfold. Nah, BD was playing the B sides, listening party. So, yo, Trisha said that too. Trisha was like, "Yo, this ain't no listening party. We want the hits." You feel me? That's why, like, when he did send me, like, when I seen the playlist he was playing, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to violate. I'm about to violate." But I was already extra confident going into those battles too. Stash, your man, what's good, bro? What's the word? Thanks for pulling up. I appreciate you. 8701. Yeah, you know I'm definitely playing some heat from that album. Coach said what up. I mean, Main said what up to Coach. Tenfold, my guy from another sky. I ain't gonna lie. Usher Confessions era is fire. 8701 era is fire. The My Way era is fire. Like it's gonna be lit. Speaking of the devil, look who just popped in the motherfucking building. BD, what's good, bro? How's everything going? Mr. Tenfold, what up? Usher early 2000s was the best. He beats Chris. And this is that's why I'm saying, like, when I do this battle, that's the only way I feel like I'm gonna be able to like win respectfully. I gotta go on that. I shouldn't even be talking about it because this nigga might be listening right now. Yo, nah, I've been chilling, bro. Needed a little break. Nah, I feel you, bro. Sometimes we definitely need that break. We definitely need that break. Um, hey, bro, you know I'm here. I'm sh- hey, bro, you know I'm show up to say what it is. You dig? I appreciate you, man. We talked to BD. Did y'all talk to BD? But did he understand? BD, did you understand what the people was saying, my good brother? And BD, like when you pull up to this battle, don't be biased, like, because this time you gonna be in attendance. You're not gonna be the opponent. So when you judge, don't judge off of how bad I beat you and be like, yeah, now somebody don't do that. Keep it real. I know BD like this guy. Just wanted to tap in with you and y'all. Nah, I definitely appreciate you, Mr. Tenfo. Definitely appreciate you, BD. My God, show for real. Nice show for real on Jesus Sandal. Yeah, he definitely be doing his thing. Facts. Coach Mister. What you mean, Coach Mister? What you mean, BD? Cosmic Gold said for real. Cosmic, you ain't pull up to the first two battles we did. Right, Cosmic? You ain't pull up yet, right? Enough talking. Yeah, I'm not gonna even, yeah, because he might be in the bushes. Facts. So 10 to break is needed. Of course. I understood, but it was still rigged. How? Oh my gosh. Why is it always an excuse, bro? Like, how was it rigged? How was it rigged? How was it rigged? Like, make me understand. I'm gonna keep it real, slick stash. All right. LOL rigged. Coach, you think it was rigged? You think it was rigged, coach? That's crazy. It definitely wasn't no landslide battle. Like, the numbers say otherwise, bro. Both battles, landslides. Nah, not yet. Have have I attended a battle yet? All right, so I'm gonna catch you up just real quick, Cosmic. So boom, right? This past weekend, me and my good brother BDBGP, he's in the chat. We had a battle. You know what I mean? The first one was solo 50 Cent records and solo Lil Wayne records. So we had to, because we was in the chat and the conversation came up, and basically BD was like, 50 don't have 20 records by himself to go up against Lil Wayne. And I said Lil Wayne don't have 20 records, 20 solo records by himself to go up against 50 Cent. So we basically made the thing where it's like, all right, cool, we going to battle it out, you feel me? And he had to pick his 20 best songs, no features, strictly just Lil Wayne on a record and strictly 50 Cent on a record. You feel me? And long story short, with that one, it didn't look too good for Wayne. I think it was like 19 to 1. 50 Cent won that one, 19 to 1. So then the second round, the second battle was Lil Wayne versus T.I. But this time it wasn't no rules. It was like we could play whatever records we want. You feel me? Basically battle of the hits. And that one was like 18 to 3. I had 18 with Lil Wayne. BD had 3. You feel me? So it's another person in the community that challenged me earlier. We might because it's two battles coming up this weekend. My man B3 said he want to challenge me and he want to use Ice Cube because he said Ice Cube, he think Ice Cube has more hits than Snoop Dogg. And I told him he's bugging out. I said he's wilding. You feel me? So that's another one I feel like is going to be a landslide battle. You feel me? Snoop Dogg versus Ice Cube. And let me know in the comments who y'all think is winning that battle between Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube because he was bugging. And then the one that I was just speaking about, which was Usher versus Chris Brown, that's going to be the first battle where I'm going against Ryan, where I feel like that's going to be a fair one because I like both of them. So yeah, that's just to catch you up a little bit, and we're gonna do those this weekend. It definitely wasn't no landslide slip. Nah, not yet. Okay, Stash. I'll give you the first battle, but that second battle should have been a lot closer. Bro, bro. It's so crazy because BD, like they was rooting for like they was like before the battle even started, right? Mad people was like T.I. Hit for hit, they like T.I. is gonna win. T.I. is gonna win. And the fact that I played them joints and they remembered, they was like, oh yeah. They seeing how wrong they was. You ain't play Swagger Like Us. Swagger Like Us got both Lil Wayne and T.I. on that record. How you gonna play a record that's featured both artists that we represent? It was rigged like sports game, but you're not explaining how it was rigged. You're not explaining how it was rigged. I'm still waiting for you to explain that part. Um, no, I don't think it was rigged. I'm laughing at BD saying it was rigged. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. He can't take the butt whooping like a man, yo. You want to be making excuses. That's why I was cutting you off in the lie, because it's like every time I played something, you had a story and it was like, yo, this is wild. This is I'm like, nah, don't we don't want to hear that. We ain't want to hear that. Uh-huh. No. B3 was in my live and said you were having some issues with your Fisher Price soundboard. Ha! My Fisher Price soundboard. That's funny. Win a battle. Win a battle. That's all I'm saying. Sounds about right. 50 for the win. Come on, Cosmic. Yeah, like Cosmic, this was the thing, right? Now, if like Wayne got more like hits with people on it than 50, and I told them this in the chat. I said 50 had beef with everybody. He barely did features except with people in his own camp. So of course, if we just talking like hits for hits with features, and Wayne is gonna win. But if you talking solo records, most of 50 Cent big records was him by himself anyway. Most of Wayne big records was with features. Like 50 was a solo hit maker, writing for other people, giving other people his hits. And y'all thought y'all was gonna be able to compete with that? Y'all bugging. Nah, Snoop winning that one. That's a fact. I wish not BD, B3 is usually in here. I don't know where he's at right now, but I'm surprised he's not in here because he would argue you down like, yeah, what are you talking about? NWA, all this F the police and all. Bro, you could bring all that NWA, Ice Cube, whatever it is you want. Snoop is still winning, respectfully. And I like Cube, but I don't know like Cube. I like only like 5 or 6 Ice Cube songs, if that. And with that 5 or 6 Ice Cube songs, NWA is in the mix. So yeah, Snoop got it. That's a fact. I got Usher. Yeah. Wait, you got you saying we gonna see. We gonna see when that happens. BD. We gonna see when that happens. Because people came in late. People switched up their votes, etc. How people? What you? Nobody ain't switch up their votes, bro. I'm telling Mama, laughing. I'm dead. It's all good, fam. I'm just glad we put something dope for the people, and now it's trending. Yeah, I feel it's going. This is going to be. I feel like it's going to be something that people is going to enjoy. You feel me? Definitely feel like it's going to be something people going to enjoy for sure. Stash, seeing that you're feeling yourself, I'll eventually be back to hand you an L, fam. Mark my words. Yeah. Yo, you are 2-0, bro. 2-0. At this point, I feel like you're gonna have to battle somebody else before you come see me. Cause the way I've been giving you a spanking is crazy. Pause. 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 That was crazy. Yo, Buzzaline, y'all here all night? Huh? I'm about to get low. Look, how many teams in sports have been down 0-2 only to come back and go on a major streak? Bro, B3. I mean, I gotta get you would B3 with this BD B3 shit. Listen, BD, you not fucking with me. You not fucking with me, bro. Respectfully, you're not fucking with me, bro. I hate to break it to you. It's over. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna last a long time. It's gonna last a long time. He said villain laugh. Yo, I am weak. Let me go do these patrols and all that. I'm a tap in with y'all. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna even cut this off. I'm gonna leave the chat room open, but I'm gonna tap in with y'all. My fault. I thought that was B3. That's that B. Yo, I be getting y'all names confused now. Yo, that's me. Let me ask you a question. Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg? What tis me? What is that? What does that mean? BDB if it makes it easier. BDB. That sounds like New Edition. What's their name? Bell Biv DeVoe? Bell Biv oh, that's BBD. That's what it is. Er, Besides mate, it's gonna be a long night for you, brother. Respectfully. It's gonna be a long night for you, my good brother. Trisha Nicole in the building. What up? What up, Trish? What up, Trisha? BD was over here trying to get me back in the ring. I told him at this point, you might have to battle somebody else before you come see the big dog. Cause you know what I'm saying? At this point, it'd be like me picking on you. And I don't want to keep doing that. You feel me? So before you see me again in the ring, you might have to go fight somebody in a lighter weight class. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm just in a different weight class when it comes to this music thing. You know what I'm saying? That's why you wanted me to be a judge, because you know what I mean? I'm official with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't quit at halftime. It ain't halftime. It ain't no halftime. It ain't no halftime, bro. It ain't no halftime, bro. Yo, Aisha, Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg? Ice Cube. What's wrong, yo? What is wrong with y'all? Hit wise though, hits. Who winning the hits? Oh, okay. I was about to say, so you just like Ice Cube better. Oh, see, not look wise. I'm talking about okay. You heard what she said. You heard what she said, because I got a lot of people talk because they think that Snoop Dogg, I mean Ice Cube could beat Snoop Dogg and in a hit for hit. I'm telling people, I'm like, yo, y'all, I'm like, y'all wildin'. Nah, yeah, I agree. She said, nah, we heard static. I'm dead. You heard what she said, nigga. All right. What time y'all gonna be back? I'm gonna be going to sleep in like 1 minute. I'll be messing with my coworkers here. No, we heard static. Yo, man. Oh. So Sass me. Are you B3 or you not B3? I'm not sure. Let me answer that question. I could be bugging. Is Sass mate B3 or no? You already did what? Oh, you answered the question? You said something. Tis me? What TIV mean? Okay, okay, so it is you. Okay, cool. So yeah, B3. It's gonna be a long night for you, my good brother. So I got an up and coming battle with you, with this Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg, and then I got a battle Ryan with Chris Brown and Usher. Who you picking out of Chris Brown and Usher? You know what? Look, this, you want to get put back in the ring, BD? This is what you listen. Go. How about this, right? How about this? How about this, right? How about you go up against Ryan and you pick Usher, let Ryan pick Chris Brown, and I'll be the judge. How about that? And let's see if you could go at it with Ryan. I'll be the judge. You feel me? You pick your best 20 Usher joints. Ryan pick his best 20 Chris Brown joints, and then I'll be the judge. And then the winner of that match, you could battle me. I think that's how it should go. That's fire. That's fire, right, Trisha? Yeah. Facts. Facts. Look, BD is quiet now. Okay, bet that. Bet that. All right, bet. Bet. All right, yo, BD. Yo, don't please, bro. Don't do Usher justice, bro. Saturday, bet. Bet. Say that. Saturday, I'm gonna do it on my live stream, and we're gonna see if you can redeem yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's been crazy. You want me to send you my playlist that I could do that now that you know what I mean? You want me to send you my playlist and I show you what I had and then you figure it out with what I got. Your TI list was not terrible, but it was a lot. You missed a lot, bro. You missed a lot, bro. You missed a lot. I heard you and Trisha speaking about it earlier on her live. I heard y'all speaking about it briefly. She gave you some pointers. The songs that Trisha said that you didn't play. BD like, nah, I don't like this shit. I gotta redeem myself. Yo, nah, this is mad funny, bro. This is mad funny, bro. Get Loose, ASAP, and Motivations were on my expanded list. All right, but why wasn't it on your top 20? Like, hold on. Let me see if I'm about to see if I still got your playlist on my phone. Give me a second. Hold on. There was something, certain songs on there, like, you could have got rid of that Sierra and T.I. song. That didn't have to be in the 20. And you could have put ASAP in there. Um, it was some other joints in there. I'm like, you could have left out. Get Loose is better than that Sierra record that you played. King and Queen. Look, I didn't even know what the name of that song was, but that King and Queen was not better than ASAP, Motivation, or Get Loose. I never even heard that song. I never even heard that song, BD. Objection, yeah. I think Snoop will win, and you're allowing NW. To think Snoop will win and you're allowing NWA is crazy. BD, hold this for stash. Al. Yo, yo. B3, you can use NWA, whoever it is you want. Like, Ice Cube is not winning that battle, bro. Even XBD, who's winning a 20 for 20 hit record out of Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube? Ask him. See, the reason, and this is why, like, for the four people that's in the chat, right? Including you, BD, this is why, like, when I get into the ring and I do these battles, I be so passionate because it's like I'm sitting here and I'm telling you, it's not what you like. That's crazy. So now you're making me feel like I really have to prove my. This is how I felt with the whole 50 Cent situation. This is how I felt with the whole Lil Wayne and Ti situation. Like, I'm feeling like that again with Snoop and Ice Cube. And this is why when I get into these matches, people be, yo, Stas, you bullying or that's nah. Y'all be talking mad, like confident about things that y'all bugging out. Like y'all bugging. Like y'all bugging. You see, I don't got that energy for that Chris Brown and Usher. That one, I'm like, man, listen, that's a different type of energy. I'm like, I don't know. But this Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg, stop it. You're bugging. You're bugging. What you mean what? What, Trisha? What happened? Why you saying what like that? I realize that everybody hasn't heard certain songs, but you can't dismiss the fact that they're hits. What make what makes them hits? Because you it feels like they hits to you. Like, cause I ain't ever hear that song on no radio. Like nothing. I ain't ever have it as a ringtone. I ain't ever hear it on nobody MySpace page. You feel me? I'm confused here. Hold on, chat. That's cause the radio effing sucks. They play that same it's over and over. Just say what. I'm just saying. I've never heard them either. That's a fact, Trisha. I'm just saying, BD, like, and I'm only saying that because those artists was those they made hits. Those was how you knew what was hits during that time. Like they had it as a ringtone. They had it on a MySpace page. It was on the radio. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Those was not, yo, they was not no ringtones, bro. They wasn't. The fact that you saying that I ain't ever hear nobody with that ringtone. I ain't ever hear nobody with that ringtone. Yo, All Star Izzy. My man All Star Izzy in the building. Yo, All Star Izzy. Answer this question before you get up out of here, bro. Answer this question. Who you picking in the battle between who will win in the hit battle between Ice Cube and Snoop Dogg? Let me know. This is for you, B3. I get that people don't appreciate other songs outside of the main ones that we hear constantly. Listen, listen, listen. You not understand. So you just saying because you like them, that's what makes them a hit. That's what you saying, BD. That's what you saying. Snoop, thank you, Izzy. Thank you, B3. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? So now, Izzy, I know you pulled up to the I feel like you pulled up to the first couple battles that we had, right? So I'm not gonna lie, like when I be going into these battles with these people, I be on the type of time where it's like I be humble. But then when they get in these chats and they start talking like the nonsense, this is when I start feeling like, okay, now I got a point to prove and I really gotta turn up on it. So when you see me in the ring and I'm moving and grooving, that's because for the past few days, they've been talking crazy. They've been talking crazy. B3 been talking crazy. B3 was like, yo, you telling me even if I bring in the NWA hit Snoop on when you bugging and all, I'm like, yo, B3, you could bring in NWA, you could bring in Jackie Chan and the Rush Hour uh crew or whatever, you feel me? All the movies. Chris Tucker, it don't matter. What hits, it don't matter. You feel me? He ain't winning. That's a fact. And it's like now I got a new victim, Izzy, because the first victim had to learn the hard way, and he's still not learning. So the first victim was BDBGP. BD was the first victim, right? And I told him. So the first verses was Solo 50 Cent hits, versus solo Lil Wayne hits. No features, just solo hits versus with 50 Cent and solo hits versus Lil Wayne. And I beat BD 19 to 1. 19 to 1. The second one was Lil Wayne versus T.I. And I beat B3, I mean BD 18 to 3. And you got the point. And you got the point. When I played that, you got the point for that. You feel me? That was one of the points that you ended up winning. You wouldn't end up winning, but this fool big boy was fire. B3 said, "Oh, you want features because Snoop solo ish is not it." I agree. I agree. And that's the difference between me and other people. I don't just go in a ring and not know what I'm talking about. Like, you feel me? Of course, solo Snoop album songs, he probably got a handful of them. I won't ever go into battle without using his feature songs. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Like I understand that. Come on, B3. The only reason why I'm like, yo, we can actually do this is because you really believe, even with the features, that Ice Cube is going to beat Snoop Dogg. That's what you said. You telling me even with the features, Ice Cube is still gonna beat Snoop Dogg. You're going crazy. You smoking dope. Ah, don't even yo Izzy. Don't say nothing, Izzy. Don't say nothing, Izzy. Please, don't say nothing because they going to see. They going to see, bro. Yes, I don't have the American bias towards your pot king. Yo, I'm dead towards your pot king. Listen, B3. And me and B3 is usually always on the same page. I'm so disappointed that you're not on the same page with me right now. Like you're crazy. So Izzy, this is the other question, right? You ready for this is the tough one. So BD is gonna battle Ryan, right? So they battle is gonna be a good one. They battle is gonna be a good one. They battle is gonna be Chris Brown versus Usher. So who you think is gonna win between those two, Chris Brown versus Usher? Because that's a battle that's gonna come up with Ryan and BD. That's a crazy one. That's a fact. 20 and it's 20 hits. You gotta pick the best 20 Usher songs and the best 20 Chris Brown songs. You going with Chris Brown? Oh man. Oh, that's tough. I'm going with Usher, bro. I gotta go with Usher. Usher got classics. Like classics that's even more classics than Chris Brown. BD, you better answer Trisha. You need help with your list? Nope, because I know music. Oh my gosh. BD. All right. All right. I'm gonna take you up on your word. I'm gonna take you up on your word, BD. BD do not like losing. Take the help, man. He got mad classics, but CD also has huge hits to this day. That's a fact. That's a fact, Izzy. But it's something about those. Like he could play a hit today, and it'd be fire. But when you play one of them classics, it takes you back to. It's like it's hard to like. I created a playlist. You feel me, of Usher joints, and I'm like, oh yeah, Chris Brown got the recent joint, but playing these classics is gonna be. It's like going against your code of nature. Like it's like, damn, how can I say this new record could beat this classic? Yo, nah, I gotta be there. Nah, fact. So I think we gonna do that Sunday. We doing the Usher versus Chris Brown Sunday. So tell me what else from the Ti list wasn't a hit. Who got Chris Brown? Ryan got Chris Brown. Ryan not in the chat right now, but Ryan got Chris Brown. Is he? So I'm gonna be there for sure. It's gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a vibe. BD says Saturday, bro. Saturday? All right, bet. So it's Saturday. Saturday it is. So when you ready to get smoked though, B3? Cause I'm gonna just prove you wrong with that Snoop Dogg and Ice Cube shit. I'm gonna shut you up real fast. What you know, why you wanna, Rubber Band Man, Top Back, you know what it is. Those are yeah, those is big hits. It's gonna be on. It's gonna. I'm gonna stream it from my channel. Is that what? That's the one me and Elevated is gonna be judging on Sunday, BD. I believe that's Sunday. The one that's me with me and Elevated on your channel. I think Trisha had reminded me about that as well. So when you play BD, when you played what you know about that, what is it? What I played, you remember? Because I think you won that round. You won when you played what you know. Oh no, you and Chills are on August 10th. Okay. So that's the one we doing August 10th. Okay, cool. Nah, it's gonna be lit though. Like I'm admit it, I'm yo, this it's gonna be fire. Definitely gonna be fire. Yeah, Saturday. Saturday. If anything, I'm gonna tap in. I'm gonna let everybody in the community know to pull up. I'm gonna remember to remind you as well. But I'm about to go do this patrol because I'm currently at work, so I'm gonna have to tap in with y'all a little later. You know what I mean? I look forward to seeing y'all this weekend. We gonna have mad fun. You know what I mean? And BD, you better get your hits together, your playlist together, bro.